So, a couple of days ago, I asked on my community tab what your favorite Broadway songs were, and I did get a lot of answers, and they're actually like pretty good. Like, a lot of my favorites are on here actually, and yeah, and I decided to actually do it today because Jeremy Jordan's birthday, and I wanted to do a couple videos on Jeremy Jordan's birthday because it's Jeremy Jordan's birthday, and um, yeah, so let's get started with rating Broadway songs out of from 1 to 10. And so first we have Dancing Through Life from Wicked. So Dancing Through Life, I actually like that song a lot. It's pretty underrated, but I tend to skip long songs a lot, like when I don't feel like listening to them, even though I do like a lot of like long Broadway songs. I just like tend to skip long songs a lot. So I'll give that 8.5 out of 10. So watch what happens. That is one of my all-time favorite Broadway songs. I love Catherine. I love Newsies. Catherine is my dream role. I want to be Catherine so bad. I actually did sing it for a theater thing, but it wasn't like an actual like theater thing. It was just for my acting class. So but it was fun to perform, and I have used it for an audition a couple times. Like I think that's the only audition song I've used more than once actually. So yeah, Watch Happens. I love Watch Happens. Like I that is a 10 out of 10. So All You Want to Do. I like All You Want to Do. Sam Polly slays. But it's not my favorite Six song. Not my favorite Six song. But I do like it. And also since it's long, I tend to skip over it a lot. But I do listen to it a lot too because it's Sam, and I love Sam. We all love Sam. Like all the Gatsby fandom loves Sam. So yeah. All You Want to Do. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Like, I remember when I first started listening to Six, I always skipped it, and then when I found out who Sam was, I started falling in love with it because because she's Sam and she's a queen. She's iconic, and yeah, and All You Want to Do is just such a fun song. I might do a cover of it someday actually. I think I've sang it on a live stream before, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. I might have. But All You Want to Do gets 7.5 out of 10. And You'll Be Back. So You'll Be Back is in my top 5 favorite Hamilton songs. I think it's actually my second favorite Hamilton. No, my third favorite Hamilton song. It was my second for a while, and then I fell in love with Farmer Refuted because I like over the summer I used to skip Farmer Refuted a lot, and then over the summer I gave a lot of songs another chance, and songs that I skip another chance, and Farmer Refuted was one of them. But and I fell in love with it, and now it's my second favorite Hamilton song, and Thane. But back to You'll Be Back. Jonathan Groff is adorable as King George. And You'll Be Back is such a funny song. Like, it's like, I don't know, I love it so much. It's so fun to sing. I think I forget if I've done a cover of it. I might have done a cover of it, but if I haven't, I should, because I'm pretty sure I have. But You'll Be Back is so good. Like, my third favorite Hamilton song. But yeah, King George is so amazing, and it's also the best King George song because What Comes Next and what's it called, I Know Him are good too, but You'll Be Back is the best because What Comes Next and I Know Him are basically like You'll Be Back reprised and You'll Be Back reprised too, but like You'll Be Back is the best one. But You'll Be Back is a 10 out of 10 because yes, King George is so iconic. He is adorable. Yeah. And the song is good. And it's fun to sing. So, okay, so next we have Top of the World from Tuck Everlasting. That's another really underrated one. Tuck Everlasting is so underrated. I still need to watch that musical. I'm always like, I'm gonna watch Tuck Everlasting, but then I always forget. I do listen to Talk Everlasting a lot because Andrew Keenan Bolger is adorable, and yes, I love Andrew Keenan Bolger, and On Top of the World is like such an adorable song. Like Andrew Keenan Bolger is like, I don't know, like, I don't know, he's like crutchy level adorable in that song. But it's not my favorite Talk Everlasting song, but my favorite is Everlasting, and I also like Partner in Crime a lot, but On Top of the World is really good, and and it's underrated, and I like underrated songs. I listen to a lot of underrated songs, and more people should know about Talk Everlasting, and it should have lasted on Broadway more because it should have had a larger fandom because Andrew Keenan Bolger and Ben Cook were in it. But yeah. Okay. Made of Stone. So On Top of the World gets an 8.5 out of 10. Made of Stone. So Made of Stone, I actually I've never listened to Hunchback until I got this comment. I didn't know what Made of Stone was, but I had to look it up, and it actually gives me Hadestown vibes. Like, it's like not something I would like listen to a lot, but because I don't listen to Hadestown that much, but I do listen to it sometimes, but I do want to see Hadestown one day, but because I only recently started listening to Hadestown, that's why I don't really listen to it that much, not On Top of the World. Made of Stone is actually pretty good. Like, I've never heard of that song. Like, I've never seen Hunchback. I don't even think I've seen the Disney version. I might have when I was young. I don't even remember because I did see a lot. I did watch a lot of Disney movies when I was young, like the classic ones, but like the classic ones and like the Pixar ones. But like Hunchback, Made of Stone is pretty good. It's not something I would listen to a lot, but it gives me like Hadestown vibes, and it's pretty cool though that it gives me Hadestown vibes. But I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. So Money from Cabaret. From Cabaret. I actually recently discovered Cabaret. Like, I recently started listening to it, and I like it a lot. Like, Maybe This Time and Don't Tell Mama are so good, and Money is not my favorite Cabaret song, but it's still good. Like, I think it's one of my least favorites actually, but it's still good. I'll rate it a 5.5 out of 10 because I do like it, but I think it's one of my least favorites from Cabaret, but it's still good. Money, 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 and New Money are better songs about money. Yeah. And then Candy Store. So Candy Store, I don't listen to Heathers that much. I do listen to Meant to Be Yours a lot because I'm obsessed with Meant to Be Yours because Jeremy got me obsessed with it. Like, he got me obsessed with a bunch of songs. But Candy Store is good. It's pretty overrated though. Like literally, like everyone, literally, it's one of like the basic theater kid songs. Like Alexander Hamilton and You Will Be Found and stuff like that, and Waving Through a Window. Those are like the basic theater kid songs. But Candy Store's like one of like those basic theater kid songs. But I do like it. I listen to it sometimes. But since it's overrated and basic, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Okay. Meet the Plastics from Mean Girls. I do like Meet the Plastics. I did it for dance when I was young, like when I was like 12, 11. I was just a random like student. But Meet the Plastics is good. I think I'm gonna do a cover of Meet the Plastics. That's one of my covers I want to do. Like, I want to do like a cover and like do all the parts because I do know all the parts to Meet the Plastics. But my favorite part of Meet the Plastics is Karen's part. My name is Karen, my hair is shiny. Yeah, that. But Meet the Plastics is really good. It's what got me, it's the first Mean Girls song I've heard because it's how I found out about Mean Girls. But Meet the Plastics is good, and Meet the Plastics gets a 9.5 out of 10 because I sometimes skip it, but so that like gets like an extra like 0.5 and it's also not my favorite Mean Girls songs. It's not my favorite Mean Girls songs, but it's one of my favorite. But okay, Go from The Great Gatsby. So Go is actually, I like Go a lot, but it's actually my least favorite of the Jeremy ones from Gatsby. It's not my least favorite overall, but it's my least favorite of the Jeremy songs of Gatsby. But I do like it a lot still, but I like Jeremy's others better. But that's the one. Go is like the one I listen to the least of Jeremy's Gatsby songs, even though I do listen to Gatsby a ton because I'm obsessed with it. But Go is great. Like it's really pretty and yeah, and it's My Green Light is better, but Go is still really good. But Go is also underrated, by the way, like super underrated. Like nobody talks about Go, like literally. But Go is good. I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Okay, so I Know It's Today from Shrek. I've actually used this song as an audition song, and I've been in Shrek before, but I Know It's Today is actually pretty good. Like, I don't listen to it that much because it's a long song, and I I'm not the biggest fan of long songs, but because I usually skip over them, but I do listen to them sometimes, but I actually don't think I've listened to A Notes Today in a while, but I do listen to Shrek a lot because it's actually good. Like, I don't know why people like don't like it, but it's actually good. Like the Shrek album, the Shrek the Musical. But and I was in Shrek and it was so fun. But I Know It's Today is like pretty good. Like I like the harmony between the three Fionas at the end, and speaking of that part, that one video of Jeremy Jeremy with that sound, the "Are you there, God? It's me, Fiona." Like they pop Gatsby when it's time for tea or something like that, or like something like that. Like I don't know, it made me laugh when I saw it, but that gives the song a little bit of extra points. Even though it's not my favorite, like I skip it a lot, but I do like it, but what's it called? Why can't I think? I have a show tonight, so I'm just thinking about my show and Jeremy's birthday. But I Know It's Today gives an 8 out of 10. Like I would get 7 out of. It would be 7 out of 5. Like until that one Jeremy video, like because that one made me laugh like so hard. Like I remember I was at school when I saw it and I was laughing so hard. Like, and then okay, so there's only a couple left. What Would I Do from Falsettos. So What Would I Do? It's one of those like sad but good songs. Like I'm usually like not in the mood for it. Like I skip it a lot, but it's good. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10. And same with You Gotta Die Sometimes, which is also a sad but good song. Like basically most of Falsettos is like sad but good, but What Would I Do and You Gotta Die Sometimes are basically like the songs that I only listen to when I'm in the mood for them, like of Falsettos. But I would give that also a 6 out of 10. But and then Past Is Catching Up to Me. That is like more than 10 out of 10. More than 10 out of 10. Like literally more. Like it's my favorite song like ever. Like I'm so obsessed with it. I listen to it so much. Like literally Jeremy gives me chills in that song. Like the first time I heard it, like I was like literally the first time I heard it, I was like screaming. Like the first time I heard it was seeing Gatsby live actually, because I saw it before the album came out. And yeah, but Past Catching Up to Me is so good. Like, especially the end. Like, the end gives me chills so much. I'm obsessed with the end. Like, and finally, the last one is, Feed Me from Little Shop of Horrors. Not my favorite Little Shop of Horrors song. It's actually one of my least favorite, but I would listen to it more if Jeremy was on the soundtrack, because that is the reason why I don't listen to Little Shop as much as I would. I listen to Little Shop a lot, but not as much as like other Jeremy musicals, because Jeremy isn't in the album besides Grow For Me, which I'm obsessed with that song, because I'm glad that Grow For Me is there, because that's my favorite. But Feed Me, I don't know, like, I don't really like Jonathan's version of Feed Me. Like, I don't know why, but not really, but Jeremy does it way better. But Jonathan's version gets a 4 out of 10, but Jeremy's version gets a 9 out of 10 of Feed Me. But, yeah, so that's all. Comment if you want to do a part 2, because this was really fun, and, I will see you in the next video.